What up, ladies and gents? This is George being back here, and tonight I'm doing a review on the new teaser trailer for the new Fantastic Four movie, which is coming out August 7th of this year. And the trailer just came out earlier this morning, and by the look of it, this looks really fantastic. No pun intended. I mean, no way. I did not expect what was coming in this trailer. My face was filled with surprise, and it was unexpected, and wow, I think it's gonna be interesting by the look of this trailer. It's directed by Josh Trank, who directed the 2012 film Chronicle, which has a similar plot about young people receiving powers and one of them going psycho with them. That movie was an unexpected hit when it came out. This movie is also being written by Trank as well as Simon Kinberg, who is a producer and writer on the X-Men movies and has come off of success with the recent X-Men movie Days of Future Past, which I love. But to say, for the past several months as this movie was in the middle of production, neither the studio nor the cast and crew give away any details about the movie, thereby keeping it a big secret. Kind of like J.J. Abrams. Message boards on the internet were being filled with hate-filled backlash towards this movie, believing that the studio 20th Century Fox is just making another cash grabber out of this superhero franchise. Nobody was being positive for this movie, hoping that it sucks and flops on its release, and hope that the film rights go back to Marvel Studios so that they can make a better movie. But to me, I was a bit torn over the movie. I was like, because I couldn't see any footage for me to give my judgment on it when it was being made. I was like, okay, we'll see what happens. And then we were getting small details about the movie, such as changing Johnny Storm to being African American, which to me is fine. I don't get why the outrage for a change like that. It's kind of unnecessary. It's stupid, you know? Changing a man to be from white to black, it's fine by me. And the idea of changing Dr. Doom, the villain, into a hacker sounds okay with me as well. Especially for the time we're in now with cybernetics and computer hackings and so on. And it said that accordingly that he won't be called Dr. Doom, and they changed his name from Victor Von Doom to Victor Domovich, and on the internet blogs he is referred to as Doom, which is really cool, a nice origin on how he got his name Doom, and it's nice, you know, nice subtle change. I don't think people would be referred to as Von Doom, but Domovich sounds good. Then I finally heard that the trailer had just been released this morning, and so I decided to watch it. I was starting to play with the trailer with very little expectations. All I was saying to myself was, okay, Fox, let's see what you have in store for us with this movie. And after finally watching 2 minutes of footage for a movie that has been eluding us since its genesis, to be honest, this looks really interesting. Congratulations, Fox, you got me hooked. Yeah, I'm not kidding. It looks completely different from the 2005 movie in every way. You can obviously tell the filmmakers are influenced by Batman Begins, as they're giving this movie a more realistic and dark approach to the mythos of this team. Of course, this whole reboot thing is starting to become a bit tiresome, but it really looks like the filmmakers are putting their heart and souls into this movie, which is a good thing, as filmmakers nowadays tend to only make movies for money. But you can tell they want to make this movie for the fans, and I think it's gonna do good. Of course, it's a retread of the team's origins, and it's like both the 1994 and 2005 films, which is a science experiment gone wrong gives 5 dysfunctional individuals superpowers. 4 of them begin to use their powers for good. The 5th one, Dr. Doom, uses his powers to take over the world, and 4, the Fantastic Four team up to stop him. But what makes this different from these other movies is that it has a new twist to it, and by the look of this trailer, this doesn't look like a superhero movie after all, but it looks more like a science fiction movie, and I love the science genre, so I'm hooked thanks to this trailer. And it's set entirely in a scientific research facility, and I think that's going to be cool. I read in an interview that came along but with the trailer by Trank and Kinberg, who gave us some interesting details about the movie, such as Trank saying that the look of the film is influenced by David Cronenberg's Scanners and The Fly, which makes a lot of sense now, and as it shows our protagonists having to go through a sudden change to their bodies and their attempts to control their newfound abilities. You can also see that the team's origins is influenced by the Ultimate Fantastic Four comic book series, as the team gets their powers not through cosmic rays while in space, but through a teleportation experiment gone haywire. The teleporting sends them into a parallel universe called the End Zone, and through their process they get their powers, probably by rematerializing into BU's atmospheric conditions or so on, the exposure to that universe. And I think it's really cool that they're going with that, so as to also distance it from those other two movies, which had them in space and being exposed to cosmic rays and all that, and try to keep it as different as possible, like the Batman Begins. But in conclusion, as a review, this trailer looks very interesting and fantastic. I can't wait to see the movie. And you know what? Fuck the people who hate this movie. I even hear that people say they still hate even after they saw the trailer, they still hate it because... whatever, screw them. I think it's gonna do great on its release. It may not do as good as the Avengers, but I bet it's gonna be like what happened to Guardians of the Galaxy, where people thought it was gonna suck, but then they saw it and instantly loved it, which is what's probably gonna happen with this movie as well. But yeah, I'm really interested in this movie. I want to see it, and I hope it does well when it comes out. And you can check out the teaser trailer on the link below in the description below, give me your thoughts on and if you've already seen the trailer, leave your comments below on on your thoughts on it and opinions. I just gave you mine, which I'm hooked to this movie. I'm ready for it, and so thanks for watching, ladies and gents, and till next time, peace.